Hello, and welcome to episode 36 of Bobo Scrub Arty Records. Yay! Going to carry on with trying to work out how these shells function on all these different artillery. And we're going to start off today in the object 261. Ooh. Let's go see if we can do better. Muravanka. The new Muravanka. Ooh. I do really like the way they've reworked this. It's much more interesting. The things that people get up to now, really cool. Liking it. Still on the Western servers. Still with the slightly higher ping. Doesn't seem to have caused a problem yet. So, gonna keep going. See what happens. Don't know what kind of battles and stuff we're gonna get. So far it's been interesting. Been thinking about this good game bad game thing where I'm just recording every game in a row regardless of whether they're good or bad and letting you guys suffer through them. And been thinking that it's strange, the bad games stick with you a hell of a lot more than the good games do. It was only when I was going back through editing I was like, oh actually that wasn't a bad game, or you know, that I didn't do too much damage or whatever, but that felt like a good game. I enjoyed myself. And it's strange because sometimes after recording that you forget. And that's weird. It's like, surely you shouldn't. You know, all the good things should be really good in your brain. And you're like, yeah, that was really cool. No, not really. And I don't know how that's going to affect from a viewing standpoint. You know, is it just going to be hellishly boring? Or... Ooh. It's very strange. See, something else that I've noticed is, since I've been doing these videos, concentrating and talking at the same time. It's much harder than you think it would be. Well, you know, you're only playing a game and talking to yourself. How hard can it really be? It's actually quite hard. Oh, this side's not doing very well, is it? Doopy-doo. I've got a heat shell. High explosive shell coming up. I think, well, I've got a armor piercing one ready because I feel that I'm going to need one after this shot for some of the heavies potentially. There we are. So in 30 seconds time we might end up needing one. I found it's not very good with the bouncy turrets of the likes of an IS-7, but an E75 or an E100 or E5, yeah, that cuts through them. They can be pretty angry about it, as that just proves. So I'm going to load up another one and potentially land one on the IS-7 if he actually pushes. I got a funny feeling it's just going to bounce, but seeing as though we've got one on the way, keep an eye on that E5 over there. We are losing at the moment. Not going to get a shot on this IS-7 unless he pokes his nose right over. Got a funny feeling he's not going to want to poke his nose right over. So I'm glad I'm over this side. We'll keep a close eye on the map for the eastern side of the map. Map. Because we don't want this AMX to be left on his own. We could potentially get a shot on him. Now normally these armour piercing rounds, from what I understand, end up hitting the turret more than the tank itself. So taking note of turret armours and the position of the turret in relation to where I'm sat could be a good thing. Oh, not going to get aimed in time. Okay, so looks like we're going to defend from this corner. Just going to be easier for the artillery to zone in on our location, so counter battery could be a potential. This is the first time I've been over in this corner since the patch. It's interesting. A great lack of anything over here other than strange lines. So, guessing this object that was spotted here is tally-hoed its way over that way. Hopefully these guys won't push up too far, they're just going to try and defend. And these guys might try and attack now, so I'll get another high explosive round loaded for after this. A little bit worried about taking that shot there. Because it's an AP round, I need to hit, so let's just keep an eye that this bat chat's gonna be alright. Might be. Yes, he is. Good. Okay. Quick check on this object. Wherever he is, it's gone. This guy and this guy. Nice. Aiming, 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 aiming. And oh, we'll take it anyway. No, we missed. Rightio. So we've got high explosive rounds coming in. The next shot. Don't like being where I am at the moment. I've got a very big chance of being spotted and I don't like it. Seeing as though this guy's where he is, I'll get an armour piercing round ready for the next one. And boop. There we are. It's probably made him less keen. We'll stick with this guy for the moment, see if we can get him out of play. Hopefully he'll stay in a position that we'll be able to fire on him if we can get reloaded. Oh, don't you move too far, buddy. Damn it. Nice. Okie dokie. Let's move forward a little bit. Got another armour piercing round coming in. Don't think this object's going to be too keen. He's probably going to be hidden. The 263, I mean. He's going to be hiding behind a house or something. There's the 704. Let's check to see what he's doing. Could do with a high explosive, really. I'll get one ready in the next one. Let's just see if we can hit him. Not quite. If that was a high explosive, we might have splashed him there, but never mind. And he's down. We've got a high explosive coming. And there's only 2 of them left. So, will we get any more damage in before the end of the round? Possibly, possibly not. Seems as though we're aimed in on this guy. Oh, and it fell short. That's unusual. Ah, good game. So here's the results. 2,230 damage. Not bad. Makes a bit of a change. Halfway up the table again. 5 direct hits out of 10 shots. 2 splash. So, not too bad. And that was a ×2. Lovely. made a little bit of cash. Even better. So, XVM seems to like us a little bit on there, so that's good. Right, I think I'll go out in the Lorraine next. This crew is very close to being done. Their first perk, which would be really nice. We can get 6 cents on the commander before we think about purchasing the 51. I have contemplated keeping this just so then we've got some tier 9s, a tier 8, which now has a crew, bog standard brand new crew, sigh, a tier 6, tier 7, tier 10s. Thought that could be quite good, but might go back and buy some once we've gone up the tech tree. I think I need to sell this to be able to afford the next one, blah blah blah. So we'll work our way through and then eventually buy some back and work on some crews and then see if I can get a functioning artillery set that I'm happy with. But yeah, so let's go out in the Lorraine, see what happens on the Western Service. Ooh. Winter Himmelsdorf, that's what we've got. So yeah, let's see what happens. I'm going to do my usual thing of, instead of heading out over that way, just going to park here and see what kind of shots we can get. I can't remember whether this artillery piece can actually get some shots over. So up to about here, there, by the look of it, it's good. And we'll check this guy, obviously not. And over here, how can we do it? We can get there, but not really any closer. Okay. Just let the guys know that there is something over this way. Hopefully if they push up a little bit. No, still can't get any shots. Guessing the trajectory of these shells is lower. So, yes. There we are. Wonder if we can get any shots if they get... No, we can't get any covering fire on these guys at all. Okay, so if we want to get there, we're going to have to move. So if we get ready over here, if I move forward a little bit. And see what happens. Oh dear. No. It's not good. Oh, I might be able to get something on this 69. Looks like he's backing off to reload. Wow, we managed to splash him at least. It's not bad. It's a shame I can't get any covering fire on that road over there. It'd be really handy. So these guys are going to potentially move round. So let's see what happens. Whether they're going to wait there or whether they're going to push forwards. Looks like they might end up waiting here. So yeah, there's another blokey there. Okay, fell short. I'll wait for a reload and try again. Potential on the KV3. Potential. Gonna have to keep an eye on the map there, because that road's falling. The 88 is now gone. Okay, let's move. 80. So, see if we can get a shot on this 88. Possibly. No. Okay, let's wait for our reload. Might have to do a bit of derping. Ooh, there's lots of... This is a bad place. Ooh. Not good. Ah, never mind. Yeah, we just got overrun there, didn't we? Bum. Here's the results of that. So all we did was hit, well, splash the T69, then he came and killed us. Super. Unfortunate. Yes. Never mind, it's the way things go. We didn't make a loss at least. So, yes. Probably a bad spot to sit. Was thinking might have been a better idea rather than head straight down to try and head round the top side of the map to look down the road where the 88 got killed. Maybe try and get some covering shots down there, or try and turn around and derp one of the guys that tries to come up onto the cap rather than head straight down into the middle. I didn't realise at the time, silly Bobo, that there was quite so many people in the centre, and I ended up getting stuck where I was. Yeah, so we live and we learn. Oh look, a Fury sign. Boo. This is the new garage, by the way, for the new Brad Pitt film. Looks kind of cool. Might go see it. Yeah. So, that'll be it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.